It's a lot of times I stop and think, it's a lot of chosen people out here that really don't know that they're chosen, you know. And as a chosen one, you gotta keep your head on a swivel because you have to also understand that the minute you decide, I'm going to start living for God, I'm just gonna um you know I've done life where yeah, I prayed, but I wasn't really locked in with God for real, for real. I prayed, I read my Bible, but once you decide, you make the big decision that you're gonna lock in with God, that's really when the fight starts. You don't even have to tell anybody. It's almost like the minute you think it, you're like, oh, damn, like nobody got my back like God got my back. Nobody watches out for me like God. And it's evident as I've gone through life. My testimony is real. It's real to me. Nobody can see like, what you've been through as a chosen one besides yourself. Nobody else is living your life but you, for sure. So you really gotta um get locked in with God. I went to, one time I went to church and, I went up to the altar and, at the time I was experiencing a lot of warfare, a lot of, once you get locked in, a lot of Satan will send his strongest soldiers, just like Job in the Bible. He was a chosen one, that was God's strongest soldier. And basically Satan was like, yo, let me get at him. And God was like, nah. And he kept asking God, give me one of your strongest soldiers. Let me show you how strong I am. That's how it is in your life as a chosen one. Is you have to accept that the minute you decide that I'm going to start living for God, that's when Satan sends his strongest soldiers. A lot of people and demons, they use other people. And if they're not like, it's going to be other chosen ones that don't realize yet, or,